To anyone setting out on a career in today's highly competitive world, the achievement of gaining a degree is often the key that opens the door to prospective employers. This ceremony at the Albert Hall is the University of London Graduation Day, the day when years of study reach fulfilment for those who have worked to succeed in the colleges and schools of London University. It seems a far cry from the Albert Hall in London to the village of Wye in Kent. Wye is like many other villages, but with one significant difference. It is the home of Wye College, and Wye is a college of London University. As one might imagine from its location, it is a centre of excellence for advanced studies in the fields of agriculture, horticulture, and the rural environment. Today is an important day for everyone at the college, for it is the start of term, and new students are arriving for their first look at what is to be their home for the next 3 years. This is a time of uncertainty. Have they made the right choice? Will they like the teaching? What are the other students like? Only time can provide the answers to all these questions.
Are you living in college or Wednesday?
In college, I think.
Do you know what you're
and I'm sure the last party to come round don't get a very good presentation. So we're going to put you all together this morning for this very brief briefing on the farm and the estate.
The first day is given over to a tour of the college estate and farm, and after a briefing from the estate manager, all students are taken on a tractor-drawn tour.
As Tom told you in his talk, the farm's made up of 3 farms all in all. And the bit we're on at the moment is the heavy clay soil bit. And really, where the dairy is, which we'll go to later up there, you can just see where all the green pasture fields are, that is a nice, fertile, clay, dry soil. And it's beautiful for growing things on. This is heavy and hard to plough. And really, when they sorted the farm out, they should have built the dairy down this end and had the arable up that end. But they didn't, and now we're living with the consequences of it. Behind you there, next to the church, you'll see a big black barn with white.
The farm is situated in some of the most beautiful country in Kent and spreads over 400 hectares. With orchards, arable land, sheep, cattle and pigs, the farm is run commercially as well as providing facilities for research.
They're fed a mixture of maize silage also with it, we get
After this first look at the estate, lunch is taken in the college dining room, with the opportunity to get to know one another and share past experiences and hopes for the future. The days of only teaching agricultural practice have long since gone. Today, Wye College embraces the whole range of agricultural and horticultural sciences. It teaches economics, business management, and the study of the rural environment. All of these disciplines require students to develop skills and experience in areas that are very different from the farming and horticulture of yesterday. For despite its traditions and history, Wye College is in the forefront of learning and employs modern-day methods and equipment in the full understanding that tomorrow's farmer, horticulturalist, scientist or economist must be equipped to cope with the ever-changing rural and international scene.
You can see the tip of some of the two-celled Toluta spores there, but you need to spread them out a bit and then you'll get a much better view of individual ones. I hope to see some that have germinated. Make sure you see the scanning electron micrographs of reader spores to compare with your own observations. You see the structure of the spherical spore with the spines much more clearly on the scanning electron micrograph. They're up front. That's interesting. A shrunken.
There is a strong students' union at Wye, and all students are automatically members of the society. The student executive are elected each year and are responsible for the day-to-day running of the union. The union building is the centre of student social life, with recreational opportunities ranging from music to the sports hall and swimming pool. For the energetic, there are squash courts as well as the many team sports played at the college.
Instead of seeing both ends of the bubble, it splits it optically and you see the two ends side by side and you've got to adjust them so that they're matching one another. It helps if you're cross-eyed, so you've got one eye looking through the main eyepiece and one eye looking through the small one. Right?
It's got that one, I thought.
I haven't tried it. I've never that one.
Most lectures are formal, but the atmosphere is relaxed and friendly. And if any student feels the need for more personal teaching, the lecturers are happy to work on a one-to-one basis.
Because they haven't got an L, you can rename it or delete it.
So these little plants don't cover much land. So what you really need is prostrate leaves initially to cover as much land as possible.
But surely then when they grow bigger, you just get increased shading.
Oh yeah, but then the next set of leaves that come up are becoming much more upright than that. So you then
it changes?
Yes, so you get prostrate leaves initially and then upright leaves.
An important element in the life of any university is its research. Research is important not only through the discoveries that are made, but also to students, who gain insights into the fascinating world of scientific and economic research through their teachers. The college library is of course an essential part of student life. And at Wye there is a comprehensive stock of books and periodicals which recognise the special needs of the students. But if by any chance required material is not available at the libraries of London University are open to all members of the college. And access through loans can be arranged to many government and specialist libraries throughout the country. The library also has its own online terminal to information stored in computer databases in Europe and the United States. Possibly one of the reasons that Wye College is so popular with the students is its size. With only 650 students, the college is small enough to retain a friendly atmosphere. And this is important if you're going to spend 3 years of your life in a seat of higher education. After a day of studying, the evening meal can be as casual as beans on toast in a study bedroom, or somewhat more formal, with the principal presiding over a college dinner in the main dining room. And at the end of the day, with the lights shining from the centuries-old buildings, it is possible to reflect on the many students who have, over the years, graduated from Wye, with happy memories of their time spent in an environment that is by its very nature conducive to success. If you would like to know more about Wye College, contact the registrar. The address is Wye College, Ashford, Kent, TN 25 5AH.
Hello, I'm John Prescott, the Principal of Wye College. Wye is the college in the University of London that's responsible for advanced studies in agriculture, horticulture, rural development and the rural environment. Postgraduate students come to Wye from all over the world, and at the moment there are some 200 postgraduates from 40 different countries working here. They're undertaking research leading to Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy degrees in the University of London, and they're following courses for Master of Science and Diploma qualifications. By university standards, Wye is a small college. Because of this, it's a friendly place. When students arrive from overseas, we do all we can to make them welcome and to ensure their time with us is both useful and enjoyable. Accommodation for postgraduates varies from a modern apartment in one of our halls of residence to rooms in a typical English cottage within a short distance of the college. Students who are obliged to bring their families find that the local school is used to welcoming children from all around the globe. Although Wye is a typical small town in an attractive rural area of Kent, it provides easy access to London by mainline railway and is conveniently close to the cross-channel ferry port of Dover for those wishing to travel to Europe. The teaching and research laboratories are modern and well equipped, including electron microscopes. In addition, there are substantial glasshouse and field laboratory facilities. The mainframe and microcomputer facilities are excellent, and opportunities are provided for specific training in computer use. Research is of major importance at Wye, and postgraduates are much involved in this activity.
research proposal I'm not really clear about. You say that the government is trying to encourage crop diversification, but you suggest that this will increase risk for the farmers.
Actually, we have to look at diversification in an irrigation system context.
Because of the college's size, the tutors are in a position to provide individual help whenever and wherever it is required.
Systems, the overall irrigation systems context, and then at the farmer's context. So these are two levels.
The library is an essential part of student life and has a comprehensive selection of books and journals, and also provides access to the London University Library for material that may not be held at the college. Postgraduates have their own meeting place, where the friendly atmosphere can provide a pleasant interlude between studies. Adjoining the college are the farms and estate of 400 hectares. On the farm of 300 hectares, there are 200 hectares of arable crops and 100 hectares of grassland. There is a milking herd of 150 cows and an associated ruminant research unit. There is a sheep breeding unit and a pig research centre with extensive modern facilities. The farms and estate thus provide resources for experimentation on crops, animals, and indeed on the natural environment.
rich sward. You can get some idea of what it was like by having a look at the enclosure here, where there has of course been no grazing. And you can see there are very many fewer wildflowers in here where it hasn't been grazed compared with out here where we have grazed. One of the things that was particularly encouraging...
Horticulture occupies 30 hectares, including 15 hectares of orchards and soft fruit. Closely associated with this are growth rooms, a tropical conservatory and research glasshouses for horticulture and biological science. The college itself has a long history and was originally founded over 500 years ago. It has been part of the University of London since 1900, gaining a royal charter and becoming a school of the university 40 years ago. Wye College provides a unique combination of historical tradition and excellent up-to-date teaching and research. It's part of the largest university in the United Kingdom, but the college community is of such a size to be welcoming, friendly and supportive to its students. Postgraduate students from different countries contribute much to the quality of life of the college. They interact with their lecturers who have direct experience of overseas agriculture and indeed a continuing involvement with it. Postgraduates who obtain their degree and other qualification at Wye go back to their own countries not only with the professional experience and training necessary to guide their own future, but with happy memories of their time spent at Wye College. If you'd like to know more about Wye, write to me, the principal at Wye College.